Hello everyone, this is Ritul Patidar and I'll be talking about Project Human Resource Management. So first we will see what is Project Human Resource Management. As per the definition, it includes the processes required to make the most effective use of the people involved with a project. It can include organizational planning, staff acquisition and team development. Next we will see why it is important to have project resource management. So first thing first, people are the most important assets in any organization. Secondly, they determine success and failure of organization and projects. Managing human resources effectively is one of the toughest challenges the project manager faces. Now we'll see in the detail what is project human resource management. So processes includes organizational planning. What is organizational planning? So it involves identifying, assigning and documenting project roles, responsibilities and reporting relationship. Key outputs of this process include roles and responsibility assignment shown in the matrix form and an organizational chart. Secondly, staff acquisition. It involves getting the needed personnel assigned to and working on the project. Third is team development, which means building individual and group skills to enhance project performance. Next, we'll look each of them into more detail. So first is organizational planning. Organizational planning involves identifying, documenting and assigning project roles, responsibility and reporting relationships. Outputs from the above processes can be firstly project organizational charts, work definition and assignment processes and responsibility assignment matrix, which can be abbreviated as RAM. Here in a figure we can see and chart for a large IT project in an organization. First we can see at the top there's a project manager, then we have deputy project manager, then we have different managers for subsequent tasks such as engineering, testing, quality assurance and configuration management. Next comes staff acquisition. Staff acquisition means assigning the appropriate type and number of resources to work on projects at the appropriate time. It means project development can be a long time taking process, so we need people at different stages, and staff acquisition means we will hire as per the need. It can be divided into three phases. First is resource assignment, resource loading and resource labeling. And the outputs of these processes are project staff assignments and project team directory. Now we'll see each of them in more detail. First of the staff acquisition is resource loading. Once people are assigned to projects, there are two techniques available to project managers that help them use project staff most effectively. First is resource loading, secondly resource labeling. Resource loading. Resource loading refers to the amount of individual resources an existing project schedule requires during specific time periods. It helps project managers develop a general understanding of the demands. Thirdly, there are histograms that can show period by period variation in resource loading. And this histogram can also be very helpful in determining staffing needs or in identifying problems as well while managing people and staff. Next, a histogram can also show when work is being over-allocated to a certain person or group. Over-allocation means more resources than are available are assigned to perform work at a given time. Here in a diagram, as we can see, the blue part is the allocated part and the orange or red part is over-allocated part. So this is how a histogram can show whether someone or individual is over-allocated or not. Next, we will see resource labeling. Resource labeling is a technique for resolving resources conflicts by delaying tasks. The main purpose of resource labeling is to create a smoother distribution of resource using and reduce over-allocation. Next comes team development. Team development means organizations provide in-house team building training activities or user services provided by external training companies. This is an essential process to develop a team in an organization because to manage people, first of all, we'll be having teams at the most basic level. Rewards and recognition systems. Another important tool for promoting team development is the use of team-based reward and recognition systems. Focus on rewarding teamwork for achieving specific goals, which will promote or reinforce people to work more effectively in teams. Allow time for team members to mentor or help each other to meet project goals and develop human resources. Offer bonuses, trips, and other rewards to workers who meet or exceed company or project goals. Recognize or reward people who willingly work overtime to meet an aggressive schedule objective. General advice on teams. Be patient and kind with your teams. Focus on meeting project objectives and producing positive results. Fix the problems instead of blaming people. Establish regular effective meetings. Don't expect team to work at the highest performance level right from the beginning. Nurture team members and encourage them to help each other. Acknowledge individual and group accomplishments. Plan some social activities to help the team member and other stakeholders get to know each other better. Next, keys to managing people. Psychologists and management theorists has devoted much research and thought to the field of managing people at work. So they says there are two main things which includes in motivating people, and they are motivation and secondly influence and power. First, we'll discuss about motivation. Intrinsic motivation causes people to participate in an activity for their own enjoyment. And when it comes to extrinsic motivation, it causes people to do something for a reward or to avoid a penalty. Abraham Maslow developed a hierarchy of need to illustrate this theory, and people's behavior are guided or motivated by a sequence of needs. As you can see in the hierarchy, there are 5 types of needs. First are psychological, then safety, then social, then comes esteem, and then self-actualization from low to high. Using softwares to assist in human resource management. Software can also help in producing RAMs and resource histograms. RAM, as we seen earlier, resource assignment matrices. Project management software includes several features related to human resource management, such as viewing resource usage information, identifying under and over allocated resources. It is important because it will help you to identify people and reward them accordingly, because it will motivate them to work better. Next comes leveling resources to avoid over allocation. Project resource management involves much more than using software. Project managers must treat people with consideration and respect, understand what motivates them, communicate carefully with them, focus on your goal of enabling project team members to deliver their best work. Thank you.